Oh man, we got an exclusive interview today. I got my man Troi here.
What you doing, my boy?
Man, I appreciate you for letting me get the GlasxxTv interview.
I appreciate you, dog, for real.
This your first interview?
This is my second one. My second video.
Okay. Shit, appreciate you for coming on, but this is the first interview we had, so I want to start at the beginning. And yeah, so
shit, let's get it.
Originally you from Richmond?
Yeah, Richmond, Virginia.
What part?
Southside.
And how would we like for people that don't know, how you break that up, I guess?
Break up on Southside?
Yeah, like how close is it, let's say, to like main stage?
To main stage, it's about, it matters what part you at. It can be anywhere from 15 to about 7 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We got two sides. We got like uptown, we got the bottom.
What would you say like the difference between Southside and uptown? Like, is the people, the way y'all dress, or like what's different?
It's kind of like more the upbringing, for real. So like down bottom, it's how you have hard parts everywhere, but it's a little bit harder down bottom. But
yeah,
everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit different with the upbringing, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have more projects. We have the only projects in Southside is down bottom. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit rougher down bottom, for real.
Right.
But it's hard all over though.
Right. Now I see a lot of people say like Richmond is small. Would you classify it as small?
Yeah, I think it's pretty small. I mean,
is it population wise or like geographic?
I don't even think it's small. I just don't think we have a lot of resources, so it seems smaller. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a lot of outlets to go to different places. So.
Right.
So it's like same clubs. There's only about 2 clubs in Richmond, so it's like it's tight for real. So
everybody knows everybody.
Everybody knows everybody. Yeah. Right.
Now, like growing up in Richmond, it was hard. Was it hard for you? Cause like I'm being real, we coming from Virginia, but yeah. I see a lot of Richmond areas. Man, that shit looks rough. like
no, I ain't have like that though. No, so no, I got a good upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Like we had times where it was hard with family. You know what I'm saying? Lost the house and all that stuff, like my grandma and all that. But I wouldn't say like I was struggling and stuff. So it made me want to grind to get more though. You know what I'm saying? Honestly.
So not having out in Richmond make you want more?
Yeah. I want to do more, like, to provide for myself. So, like, coming up, well, I never asked for real, but it wasn't really off, like, to get a lot of things. So it made me want to hustle. Like, I used to sell candy, cut grass, so I could buy my own stuff for real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to, my back to school shoes was like flea market shoes and stuff like that. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? Or I just wear what my dad had in his closet type shit. So it was like, I always wanted my own, so it made me hustle more for stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now
it's a lot of like I would say street shit going on in Richmond.
Yeah.
How you didn't get like involved or caught up in it?
It's always being myself for real. Like making myself, staying true to myself, never putting myself in a situation that I didn't feel like I should belong in. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's real.
You have some people that do something that's not really true to them and get into a messed up situation, but however I felt, that's how I carried it with stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not to say I never even been in stuff, but it never got to the worst thing because I always handle things accordingly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I don't let people just talk.
Did you ever like you know just being yourself? Just a like question for myself also. Like you ever ran into like the issues of people like, oh, that's whack, or you know what I'm saying, we ain't doing that, we doing this, and not, you know, people look at it different that you don't want to do with.
I had a few people, a few of my homeboys was like, nah, I'm like. Yeah, I have had it though, but I always tell them
as a kid, how you deal with it, like not getting peer pressured and shit.
I just tell them I always been like strong-willed, so I tell them like I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? Right. After a while, I'm so strong, people know how I am though, so they know I ain't getting in that mess. You know what I'm saying? But if I feel like it's a need to be, they know I'm with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I ride if it's for a right reason, but I'm not no crash dummy.
Right.
Never been that.
I feel like we got a lot of that going on right now. So.
Yeah, definitely no. And I think the music play a big part with it too though. It's like people falling and victim into what they see and think what's cool, you know what I'm saying? But I never been there. I always been the one to tell you like, if I see some flaw, I'll tell you straight up. And I would hope the same that my homeboy tell me if I'm doing something flaw. Right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's always been me though.
Right. So like have you like, or was it any fears of like jail, or you just never had any let me do anything like that? Like you just said, let me stay on a narrow path?
No, I ain't gonna say I was on a narrow path though. I always been smart. You know what I'm saying? I know how to move accordingly.
You kept your shit on the hush.
Yeah, so like I've been to mix with pretty much everything in the city. It just I know how to move different. You know what I'm saying? I was never like loose, and I was raised by individuals who it was like it's kind of like black mob raised. That's kind of how I was raised for real. So I was installed with certain characteristics. And
you had some uncles and shit.
Yeah,
like
you
better not do no shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That.
Like they'll check me. They don't like that social media shit. So they'll be like, you know, and that's been since I've been coming up for real. So that's pretty much what kept me in check with things. I always knew how to move ahead of my time. You know what I'm saying? And I've always been the youngest around older people. Like everybody I hang with around at least 2 years or higher than that, older than me.
Right. Do you feel like that's missing in our communities? Like, you know, just people that would be like, nah, don't do that, don't do this.
Yeah.
That, even though they're doing it, you know, or like we look at the, you know, Sha'Carri Richardson situation with the, you know, the smoking.
Yeah.
Like, do you think the OGs from our time would have been, nah, we not letting her smoke, or like, is it missing?
Yeah, I think it's missing.
That touch missing in the community?
Yeah, I think like around that 2014 era where a lot of like older individuals that like I looked up to and stuff started going to jail. Yeah. It left people on the streets who weren't as prominent as them to push the narrative of how things should go now. You know what I'm saying? Like it seemed like the real ones who were solid, they got locked up and left like more to flaw people out. So over time it just got worse and worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? Like
if these, let's say, OGs come out, you know what I'm saying, of prison or wherever the situation is and start trying to OG again, do you think it'll be possible? Or you think these young dudes ain't listening to that shit?
Yeah, to be honest,
especially from Richmond.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really see it though, because like the younger generation you got people in high school that's on some ninth graders that's on some crash out stuff, right? So who don't even know. They might not even know me for real, so they damn sure not gonna know people who are way older. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard. I think it can happen over time, but we just gotta show them different ways. You know what I'm saying? If we show them that you can make it designer clothes, you can make it modeling, you can make it. You don't have to do this street stuff. You don't have to be a gangster to get notoriety and get girls to like you and all this stuff. I think that'll help as well.
Now, how you feel about like? Cause me personally, growing up, getting money was like the best thing we could try to do. Yeah. Nowadays, like kids these guys don't want to shoot shit.
Yeah, that's always been
like. Is it not cool no more to get money? Like be intelligent. Yeah, it's weird mess with the girls. Like, how you feel about that?
It's weird to me. Like I really don't respect that for real, cause I was a fighter for real. Like so, like back in the day with my crew, we had one gun, and that was for 8 of us, and we ain't never bringing out unless another person had a gun. We would fight it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a big person on communication and handling things like men. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no use for a gun in a fist fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should never be that. But I understand times got hard. I mean, times got so crazy that everybody has guns now, so you need it just to, you know what I'm saying? But I don't respect that at all, though. It's all, put the money first, you know what I'm saying?
So now, with guns being more accessible, would you still, like, try to fight?
Yeah, I fight.
You would?
Yeah, I fight.
Now I gotta ask you these questions because I feel personally like people not fighting no more. Like I'm not sure if you've seen this post either, but a Portsmouth rapper, Slum, he tried to fight and got shot 12 times.
Yeah, that's just me though. I can't.
So you'll risk your life, you know, just to.
Because it go anyway. You can shoot and still get shot. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like you're not bulletproof regardless. You know what I'm saying? But I have more. I can look at myself more in the mirror knowing like I fought first, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing about it, I always got my gun on me though, so I'm ready for that if it comes to that. And I know things can happen so fast where you can't even, but I know how I am though, you know what I'm saying? I'm a fighter first though, right? You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm a communicator first. I'm gonna try to talk to you. Once you get disrespectful out of hand, then I put my hands on it.
So now, why not just de-escalate the situation?
That's why I said I'm a communicator first.
Why not just leave?
Cause that's how people get shot too, though. You know what I'm saying? When you leave things in the air, people get to talking, and this guy said something to him. Now you riding out, you leaving. Like this happened to me. Like what? It was like about 6 years ago. My daughter was 1. We left the club after seeing some people, whatever. I go to red light, my car gets shot up.